Welcome to our research methodology world. Let's go inside the house to find out more. To find Dr. Ku. Here's our Dr. Ku. We will be learning about the background of the research onion. Let's move around to start learning. Research onion describes the different decisions you will need to make when developing a research methodology. Moving along to learn, and this will be our guide. Pick a tunnel to explore each layer. That's what we will be doing. First layer being the research philosophy. The research philosophy describes the set of beliefs the research is built upon. And looking at it, we have three types of research philosophies, which are positivism, interpretivism, pragmatism. First one, looking at positivism. It takes the view that knowledge exists outside of it, which is based on measurements, observations. Along. Interpretivism emphasizes the influence that social and cultural factors can have on an individual. And pragmatism. Pragmatism focuses on a practical point of view. We have to find our teleporter to back inside the tunnel. Let's go. Now looking for the second layer, which is the research approach. Peeling off another layer, we're looking at the broader method used, inductive and deductive. Inductive entails generating theories from researches instead of theory as a foundation. Its structure is as follows: its observations, patterns, and theory. While deductive, on the other hand, begins with the hypothesis and aims to test it or prove it. And its structure is theory, hypothesis, observations, confirmation, or rejection. The difference between the two is that one focuses on testing theory while another generates it. Closely linked to research approaches are qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative focuses on textual-based data, while quantitative focuses on numerical data. Now that we have checked the conceptual parts of the onion, let's go to our teleporter to peel off a more practical one. Now to Layer 3 has 6 points, starting with experimental research, which involves manipulating the independent variable while observing the dependent variable. It analyzes or validates the hypothesis. Moving on to our second point or subsection of layer 3 is action research, with this approach, learning is achieved through action, can be through classroom practicals or hospital. Moving along to case study research. This approach analyzes the subject to gain an in-depth understanding of issues in a real-life setting. Moving to another one. Grounded theory. The research strategy that involves the construction of hypotheses and theories through the collecting and analysis of data. Moving on. Ethnography. The research strategy that involves observing people in their natural environments and drawing meaning from their cultural interaction. Archival research. The research strategy that involves seeking out and extracting evidence from archival records. With that being said, the next layer of the onion is called choices, and it has been involved in this farm. The choices outlined in the research onion include mono method, the mixed method, and the multi method. With mono method, only one approach can be selected, either qualitative or quantitative. With mixed method, you can use both, and with multi method, you can use more than just one of each. Let's get some instructions. Okay, with that being completed, let's find the teleporter. We are back on looking for layer 5. Time horizon refers to the point in time where researchers plans or wishes to collect data. We have cross-sectional and longitudinal. With cross-sectional, data collected at one point in time, meaning the user can only collect data once. And with longitudinal, data is collected over multiple points in time. Data is collected more than once. Well done for completing lesson level 6. Level 6. The level 6 is outside. Moving this way to gather more intel on level 6. Decide on what data you will collect and what data collection method you use. Decide how you will go about sampling the population. Determine the type of data analysis. Data collection methods. Data can be collected in multiple ways. It can be through surveys, interviews, or just observations, to name a few. And then there's data analysis. Data, it can be analyzed through content analysis or statistical analyzes. Now moving forward to our guide. Congratulations, you have completed the game. Thank you for playing.